Hi, my name is Laura Myron. Welcome to GymRa. Today we're going to do a hip opening sequence to open up those cranky hips. So let's get started. Come right onto all fours, and we'll start with a low lunge. Step the right foot forward. This is one of my favorite stretches. So we're going to get all through the hips, front, side, back, right? So this is going to start with the front in the hip flexor area. Stretch your left arm way up. Grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand, reach up, lengthen, and then tip over to the right. That should feel pretty good through here, right? Through the front of the left thigh. Take another breath. Awesome work. Lower your hands to the ground. Stay here. Just reach your right arm up towards the sky. Let those hips move forward and twist open. So we're still working the front of the left thigh and twisting through the spine. Excellent. Lower those hands all the way back down. Curl your back toes under, straighten your back leg, and crawl your hands to the center of your mat for a wide forward fold. Now we're getting into the backs of the legs, the hamstrings. Hold here. Try not to let the shoulders creep up towards your ears. Keep lifting the shoulders away from your ears. Relax your head and neck, stretch those hamstrings. You can definitely bend your knees if you're having a hard time finding the ground. And crawl your hands back to the front of the mat. Watch this fancy transition. Bring your back left knee forward. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And have a seat into a seated pigeon. Don't worry, if you didn't get that the first time, just sit down and join me here. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Seated pigeon. Now flex your right foot and try and lift your chest. We're looking for a stretch to the outer right hip and glutes. Okay, so for my really bendy friends, you just crawl your hands further in. If this is a little much, crawl your hands further back. Okay, now bend your left knee so that your left foot comes to your outer right hip. Place your right foot on the ground, on the outside of your left leg, okay? Left arm, hug that right knee in towards you. So get this good stretch through your IT band, through that outer right hip. Lift your chest. Now stay here and try and sit up really tall. I'm looking for length through your spine. That's gonna help open the hip. If it's available, you can cross your arm over the thigh and twist. Keep a lift through your spine. Keep a lift through your sternum, right? We spend enough time hunched over all the time, right? So practice that good posture. Okay, come all the way back through center just for fun. Hold boat pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to all fours and we'll just switch sides. Step your left foot all the way through. Getting into the front of the right thigh now, quadricep and hip flexor area. Right arm reaches up, grab a hold of your left wrist, stretch and tip to your left. Let those hips move forward. Try not to let the outer left hip stick out, right? So we want to keep those hips nice and even and a lift through your belly. Okay, stretch back up, lower the hands. Lift your left arm towards the sky, but first, hold the chest forward so you encourage length, then open up. Really good. And let your neck just be happy. Let the back of your neck be long. Guide those hips forward, open the front of the thigh. Okay, lower your hands down. Crawl your hands to the center of your mat. Look, I can still see you guys. Hi. How's the view? No, just kidding. Make sure your elbows are hugging in as wide as your shoulders. Lift your shoulders away from the ground, stretch those hamstrings, and pretend you're trying to push the mat forward. So get a little deeper stretch into the hamstrings. Now if your head comes to the ground like mine is, you can heel toe your feet in towards each other. And if you're thinking, oh my God, you're crazy, Laura, my head is not even close to the ground, don't worry, that's why you're here. And you're gonna keep working on it, and we're gonna work on it together. Crawl the hands back to the front of the mat. Here's that fancy transition. Glide your right knee forward, cross your left ankle over the thigh, and sit it back for the seated pigeon stretch. Flex your left foot. So now we have left ankle over right thigh. And try and lift the chest. So once again, we spend so much time hunched forward on our phones and on Facebook. So see if you can encourage length through your spine. So good for your back, for your attitude. Good posture. Okay, let's come into that twist. So bring your right foot here on the outside of your left hip and place your left foot on the ground. Now, encourage length. Sit up tall. With your right hand, hug that knee to your opposite shoulder, twist. I'm getting this stretch all along your IT band outer hip. Now feel free to stay here, or again, you can hook the arm on the outside of the leg, twist. Make sure you're rooting down through your sit bones, and once again, we're not here. Here, right? Be proud, be tall, be long. Practice that here on the mat, so that way we encourage that when we're walking around, we're out on dates. Come through center, boat pose, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on into a downward facing dog. Just wiggle the legs out if it feels good. You can bend one knee at a time. Okay, look forward, step or hop your feet outside your hands so your feet are as wide as your mat. Now, Malasana, this is a squat. So I don't want your knees buckling in, right? So I'm trying to widen those knees out. Now the trick is, have your feet out nice and wide, right? Okay, great. So this is a definite hip opener. It's gonna be challenging. You might have not enough mobility in your ankles, and you're just gonna work on it. It's gonna take time. You're just gonna keep coming back and practicing. Opening the hips, opening the ankles. Press down through your heels to stand up. Keep those knees wide as you stand all the way up. Excellent. Just come to the center, lift your right knee up. All you're gonna do, keep those hips still. Think of this as flossing your hips. Bring the leg out, in, but try not to move the hips with you. Keep your hips still. Out, in, 2 more, 1 more. Hold the knee out wide, come right into tree pose. Bring that foot anywhere above or below your knee, okay? Now press the leg and foot into each other, don't fall. If you fall, it's okay. Try and keep your hips still again, just like we worked, but widen that knee out. If you want to stay here, you can, or you can reach your arms up, get long. If you have any favorite mudras or arm work you want to do, great. Lift your knee up, lower it down. Bring your right foot so it's pointing straight ahead. Slide your left foot way back. Warrior 2. Keep those hips steady, just bend your right knee in line with your second and third toe. So this is a hip opener, and it becomes a hip opener when we don't let our hips dump down onto the right thigh, right? So you want to lift your pelvis off your right thigh, okay? So feel a lift through your belly. Stretch out your arms. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, bend your knees. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, stretch back. Warrior 2, exhale. One more time, just like that. Inhale, straighten your legs, lift your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, sink low for warrior 2. Reverse, inhale, and exhale into side angle pose. This time for side angle, bring your right hand inside your right foot. And I'm not so worried about this left arm, so either have it straight up or on your hip, right? I'm not terribly worried about that because we're getting into the hips. Now try not to let your right butt stick out. Scoop your right bum underneath you. Reach out through your chest, find a long spine. Press your leg into your arm and kind of lean back over your right leg. You should feel a big hip opener there. 3, 2, stand it all the way up, turn your toes in, and bring those feet all the way back together. Second side, here we go. Left knee up. Now try not to move your hips. Out, in. Use your butt, bring it in. 2 more, bring it in. Last 1, and hold it out. Tree pose. Foot is anywhere above or below your knee. So if your foot's on your knee, just bring it lower. It's not worth it to like tear the meniscus or anything in there. Now keep this still. Don't move those hips. Widen the knee. Don't fall. Okay, great. And now, any arms you want to work, anything you did on the first side, keep your chest lifted, keep your hips lifting. 3, 2, lower your hands, lower your foot. Step your left foot out, right foot back. Left toes point straight ahead, right toes turning in for warrior 2. Now once again, we don't want to let the hips drop. So keep a lift through your belly, through your hips. Bend your left knee, warrior 2, arms stretch out. Strong active back leg. So this is how it becomes a hip opener when we widen that knee, but don't let the hips come with you. Here we go. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. One more time. Inhale and exhale. reverse it, inhale. Exhale all the way down to side angle. Bring your hand inside the foot. So normally for side angle, the hand's behind, but we're just working this hip opening today. So remember, don't let your left butt cheek stick out. Scoop this left bum underneath you. Reach the chest long out. So you're pulling out of your low back, and then lean back with your top shoulder. Once again, this hand can just be on your hip because we're really working on the hips today instead of worrying about the shoulders. Press your leg into your arm, firm through your back leg. Don't let this back leg drop. 3, 2, 1, and stand it all the way up. So just step the legs together, setting up for Malasana. Again, so that's that big squat. So bring your feet about as wide as your mat, turn your toes out, and sit those hips down. Hold. Broaden through your collarbones. 3. See if you can find any difference in this one. 2, and 1. Come on down. Here's one of my favorites. It's called Happy Frog. I don't know how happy you're gonna be in it, but we're gonna try it. So come to your knees and bring the knees out wide. So it's not child's pose with your feet together. Your ankles are as wide as your knees. Hips are right in line with the knees. So I'm not all the way forward, right? And then I come on down to the forearms. Now if you want a deeper stretch, you gotta slide the knees further apart and have, again, your knees are a 90-degree angle, your ankles are a 90-degree angle. So I don't know how much of a happy frog you are in this pose, but just fake it. This is a great pose to show your friends at dinner parties. I remember the first time I did this in yoga class, I was like, this is yoga? All right, I can get down with that. So stay here for another about 10 seconds and maybe try and slide those knees a little further apart. So now we're getting into the inner hips, inner thighs, groins, right? You might even feel this too in your outer hips. Keep a little bit of a lift through your belly. This is a great one to get into those inner thighs. It's a hard area to hit. 3, 2, okay. Oh, come back up onto your hands carefully. The hardest part of that one is getting out. You kind of feel like you're stuck. Come to all fours and step your right foot forward outside your right hand. Now just inhale, shift your chest forward, and exhale, straighten your right leg, stretch your hamstring. Do it again. Inhale, forward. Exhale, slide it back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. We're gonna come into my favorite lizard lunge. You guys have probably seen this in a couple of the videos we've done together. Slide your right foot out to the right, turn your toes out to the right. Now stay here with a long spine or bring your forearms to the ground. Long through your chest. You should really feel this through that outer right hip and thigh, maybe even your inner thigh. You can even roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Stay for 3, 2, and come on up onto your hands, and we're just gonna go right into the second side. So step your left foot forward. Inhale, pull your chest forward, get long. Exhale, slide your hips back, straighten your left leg. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And come on forward, heel toe the left foot out to the left. Pull, pull, pull the chest forward and long. Remember, we spend enough time like this, so find some length and either stay up on your fingers or come down to your forearms and hold for just a few breaths. So you can again roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. We're looking for some stretch through the hip or maybe through the inner thigh. Just depends, right? Everyone's different where we're tighter, how we carry our bags, how we sleep. Just starting to notice all that. Okay, come on back up onto your hands. Just give me a nice downward facing dog. Pigeon pose. Gotta do pigeon for a hip stretch. Bring your right knee forward and wide. Slide your left foot back. Now if you don't feel very much of a stretch, scoot this right foot a little further forward and try not to sink into one side. Even the weight out between your right and left hip and come on down to your forearms. Keep the weight, keep the weight even between the right and left hip. Now again, instead of rounding your back down, see if you can pull your chest long. Think chest towards the ground. Stay here, make a pillow. You've got about 10 more seconds. Come on all the way up, and we'll just switch your sides. This is gonna be one of your last stretches. Left knee forward and wide. Remember, shimmy that right foot a little further forward if you're not feeling a stretch. And of course, if you're feeling too much, just slide it back. Even the weight out between the hips. Use a mirror or just feel it in your body. And again, lead with your chest. Maybe come onto the forearms. Go slow. And just remember, there's no such thing as a knee stretch. This isn't for your knees, it's for your hips, it's for your outer thigh, it's for your glutes. It's definitely not for your knee. So if you've got a stretch or a pinch or anything going on in your knee, shimmy that foot a little further back. Last 10 seconds or so. All right, here we go. Come on to your back. Last final hip stretches here. We're gonna have to make another video for you guys, part 2, because we have so many more. Cross your right thigh over your left. Now this might be where you stay. If it's available, you can hold on to the opposite foot and pull your feet up so your shins are parallel to the ground. Flex your feet. Now, I'm getting a really good stretch to this outer right hip IT-band area. So I'm pulling the knees in towards me and kind of lifting the feet up. You gotta use a little bit of arm strength here. You gotta work for it a little bit. All right, release the legs and switch. Cross your left thigh over your right and hug the knees in towards you. And once again, you can stay right here. This is fine for now. You're gonna keep practicing, and over time, you'll have a little more mobility. Or hold on to opposite feet. Flex your feet so the ankles are nice and long. Protect your knee, don't let your ankles sickle. Keep the ankles long. Pull the feet up and pull them in. And then see if just by exhaling, you can feel a release and a relaxing through the hips. You gotta breathe. The hips are said where we hold our emotions. So it can be tough to let that tension go. Release the legs, unwind. I can't wait to see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.